Mobius boys think there's another artifact in a world called Monolith. Supposedly there's Protoss guarding it. A group of fanatics call themselves the Tal'Darim. Now don't get all sentimental thinking these Tal'Darim are your old Protoss buddies, because they ain't.
Alright.
There it is, Jimmy. Just like Mobius said. Easy money.
I don't know. There's a lot of Protoss down there. We're gonna have to... What the?
Warning. Multiple Zerg biosignatures detected.
Ah, hell.
Them critters were just hiding underground, waiting?
No idea, but you can bet they're headed straight for our shrine.
Well, that show complicates things. We can't fight two armies at once.
Nope, Wixie. You will, I don't know about famous, but you'll show up in the YouTube video.
Top of the shrine long enough to extract the artifact.
Chat on the right side is going to be in there.
We'll
That's
land here and cut our way through the Protoss lines while they're busy with the Zerg. It's only a matter of time before the Zerg overwhelm the Protoss. We'd best grab the artifact and be long gone by then.
yeah, right. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, my YouTube channel is not big. Some of the bigger videos I've done are on the War Party game that recently came out. I ran through the whole campaign on very hard, really quickly, and that's made some of my videos popular.
This better be good.
I wouldn't say popular. They have like 100+ views, which for me is popular, but for most people it's not.
Roger that.
Now, we don't have to grab this artifact right away, but I like to, just because it's one less thing to think about.
The Zerg severely
You can get out one extra Marine and one extra medic before the Protoss come to attack you. I think it's worth it because it guarantees you don't lose anything.
Warning. Protoss stalkers are gathering at our perimeter.
SCV ready.
Incoming transmission.
I got something new for you, cowboy. Marauders, the latest word.
Now, Marauder, with these 3 units right here, the ones that we already have out, not this exact number, but with these units that you get, the Marine, the Marauder, and the Medic, you can beat the entire campaign. Like, easy, no problem. There's one mission that you can't do with just Marine, Marauder, Medic, and that's the Battle Cruiser mission. And that's simply because of the Ripfield generators that will destroy all your units if you try. Oh, I actually need to cancel both of those. Get started on some more supply depots. We're gonna get 2 rolling. Yeah, you definitely can. There's very, very few missions where you need Marauders. I personally don't usually build them except for the mercenary Marauders, which are really strong. Like, realistically, like, I get every mercenary and I try to max out all their abilities because they're extremely powerful units.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Warning. Incoming Zerg attack wave detected.
Yeah, it really is the bread and butter. I'm actually going to be putting in all the upgrades I get and talking about them at the end of each mission, so that before anyone spends any money, if they watch the videos, they can see what I spend on. Because I think that upgrades, a few of them are extremely important, a few of them are completely irrelevant. And some of them I get just because they have power and merit, but only if you make sure to use them. Like, about half the upgrades in the game are 100% non-essential. Marines, Medics, Marauders are all pretty essential. I think the Fire Bats are good because on missions where you're building bunkers with against Zerg, a Fire Bat with upgrades is extremely strong.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Yeah, Reapers, I get one of the upgrades. I don't get their mine upgrade because I should, because it'd be better practice for ranked games, but I don't like it.
Not enough minerals.
But I get their light unit upgrade because particularly on Meinhof, it's extremely powerful.
This better be good. Been waiting on you. SCV ready.
All right, we're about to the point where we want another barracks.
Go, go, go! You're the boss.
And we want... This doesn't have to be placed too particularly. Well, actually,
Not
I'm
enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
forgetting my upgrades again. I need to get
Not enough minerals.
my engineering bay. You can really ignore the Zerg. The Zerg aren't going to get to the end of the map before you unless you're going really slow.
Armed and ready.
Once you have an army, you can kind of just shove through. It's really easy once you get your army up.
Be ready. Gotcha.
All right, so he's going to finish that, and then we're going to come over here. We're going to build a anti-air turret. And we want it right around the lip of this, just close enough, actually probably on this side of it, because we're going to get mutas that come in from this side right here and from behind, just a couple at a time, and this will pull them into the spot that we build our bunkers in.
Roger. Armed and ready.
Which you only need 2 bunkers,
What's going on?
and you want to put them
I'm going.
so that they block off right here so that nothing can walk through the middle of that. A Marine is considered the same size as a Zergling, but you want to make sure that nothing can walk through the middle of them.
The doctor is in.
And then you only want Marines in your bunkers. Marauders are nice and all, but they're just not good bunker units. They take up 2 slots and they don't provide a lot of DPS. So now we've got our Marines in our bunkers.
You want a piece of me, boy?
At this point, everything we build is going out to attack.
What's going on? Go ahead.
By holding shift click, for anyone who doesn't know, holding shift click, you can assign multiple things. So you can assign SCVs to build a supply depot and then send them back to work when they're done.
Complete.
Not a huge groundbreaking tip that no one knows, but definitely something worth noting in case anyone doesn't know.
Gangway. Coming.
We want to get all of our mercenaries out. We're even going to build Hellbat, or the Fire Bats, our Devil Dogs. Because these guys in particular are good for pushing up ramps. So you'll see how good they are right here. Yeah, that's going towards the Protoss.
Say the word.
You'll see how good these guys are shoving up ramps. And if they die, the nice part about them is we don't care.
I'm on it.
But as you see, no one died because the Fire Bats can hold their own up a ramp.
This is crazy, man. We can't take the Zerg in a stand-up fight, and
Fun fact, you actually can take the Zerg in a stand-up fight. I've actually destroyed the Zerg base before and made it so that I had infinite time on this mission. You can destroy the Zerg and then just set a little army right here,
The doctor is in.
and it will take out all the Zerg
Better be good.
as they come up. Okay, so we're going to be building a lot of medics right now
Gas.
because we want medics before we move out into the next area.
Been waiting on you.
The doctor
You want
is
a
in.
piece of me, boy?
Yeah, I feel like there should definitely be some other hidden achievements. I was really disappointed to find that Welcome to the Jungle and
Armed and
I don't even know what the Reaper mission's called.
Aye, aye, sir.
Just say
We're the only 2 that got them.
Oh, yeah. Affirmative. Been waiting on you. Who wants some?
don't leave me hanging.
So we'll send a Marauder down here to grab this thing, and then we'll send him back to base.
Go, go, go! By the numbers, boys.
We're actually going to
I'm
hold...
on it.
No, that's got to be going against the Protoss, yeah. I was going to say, we want to hold a couple of troops up there just in case, because we'd rather not lose a Marauder at all.
You gonna give me
At least not right now.
Gangway. Coming through. By the numbers, boys.
Alright, so at this point we can start pushing out. Marauders are going to be our bread and butter on this mission. Devil's Playground, that's exactly what the mission's called. You're absolutely right. The reason Marauders are so good is they have a slightly longer range than Marines, which means they can take out pylons without being able to be hit by cannons. So those ones are kind of irrelevant. You can just walk forward and destroy the pylons really easily, not a big issue. But the next ones coming up are the big deal. We're going to go push back. We're going to catch these Zerg on our ramp.
Additional supply depots required.
So anyway, like I said, these guys right here are the big
Upgrade
ones.
complete.
We send them out like so. We send 2 to the right, 2 to the left. And we actually want to move a couple forward to get that. Yo, Keenon, what up, dude? Thank you for the prime sub. Welcome back to the stream.
Where does it hurt? Please state the name.
Okay, took out the High Templar. Now it's the easy task. We just walk through and kill things.
The doctor is in.
Yeah, the workers behind him is a huge thing, but this mission in particular, you don't need the workers behind them. You can send them out whenever they're needed, but realistically, like, they're just gonna hold, because at this point we're gonna walk through. Nice, dude, you got the emote. I love that emote, man. Actually, Tiger helped me come up with that emote, because for a long time I was saying rectum after like killing anything, and he kept thinking I was saying rectum, like a butthole, and I was like, no, like rectum. So we made it an emote. Oh, dude, my sub badge is my favorite. I'm a huge Command & Conquer fan. I'm a little bit biased, but I am like a huge fan of all the badges and stuff I got. And the guy who did them for me is just absolutely amazing. I'm sending my girlfriend through him as well.
Yes, sir. I'm on it. Got it.
All right, so one thing you don't want to forget is right down this path is what your other Protoss research.
Base is under attack.
One's here, and here's where your cannon, your little turret comes in. The turret is just to pull people forward.
Been waiting on you. This better be good. We could use some help here. That's fine. Anyway,
You can go down and take out those pylons if you want. It kind of cuts a lot of time on your mission. And obviously, if we hadn't knocked out the base or picked up any of the relics, you could beat this in under 15 minutes on brutal difficulty,
sure thing.
which I think is the objective. It's either 15 or 12, but I think it's 15. And then to not lose any units, you want to go pretty much all Marauders and focus down one at a time. We'll lose a couple of units here just because we have Marines, but yeah, if you go all Marauders, you won't have to lose any of these. Nice, dude. Congrats on hitting 400. Definitely fine
Down to pick up the artifact.
to talk about being a streamer. Just, you know, don't come in and be like, hey, come watch my stream. But yeah, congrats on that, man.
We got what we came for.
24 hours are always huge hype.
I forgot how resourceful you were, Jim. I won't make that mistake twice.
Proceeds to make that mistake throughout the rest of the campaign. So yeah, we lost 2 Marines to the Stone Guardians. That one's not bad, and if you do it on normal, it's even less difficult. 15 minutes, like I said, that just comes down to not grabbing the artifacts. Oh, I hit 300. Oh yeah, I guess I was at 299 the other day. So, hell yeah. Congrats to me.
That's funny, convict. I don't recall giving you access to our database.
Just keeping up on current events, Captain. Seems this Queen of Blades got everybody running scared. She don't look so tough.
You have no idea who she is, do you, Tychus?
Don't matter to me none.
matters to Jim. They were close once.
Wait a minute. You're telling me they were shacked up?
Apparently she was something else. Before the Zerg took her. Turned her into that.
And Jimmy feels responsible.
Honestly, if we have to face her again, I don't know what he'll do.
Woman like that, there's only one thing to do.
Bet. I'm actually pumped for the Heart of Swarm campaign. It's such a good campaign.
I caught Tychus hacking into our database, sniffing around about Kerrigan. I don't know what his game is, but we clearly can't trust him.
Matt, me and Tychus ran together a long time. Got in all sorts of trouble. When the law finally caught up, he took the rap for both of us. Never once ratted me out. I got a second chance. He got locked up.
I understand your loyalty, sir, but...
I owe him, Matt. Leave it be.
Yes, sir.
Tychus is a huge help in these missions too. Like the few missions where he's actually on the ground. Actually, that's a lie. He's trash in all of them.
Lots of folks ready to fight.
All right, so as always,
For the right price.
we're gonna immediately get our mercenaries. We also have lab stuff to do, so we'll go there. Now we could get some of this, but our next mission, none of this is really useful to me. So we're gonna save our credits, and the reason why is we want one of the upgrades that comes on the next unit we unlock. So
Commander, the alien
we'll be
artifact is
waiting
all
to
secure
do
in the
that.
lab, sir. You know, seeing it got me to thinking about my special projects.
Whoa, slow down, Stedman. What do you mean, projects? You doing some kind of research down here?
Yeah, well, you know, not yet, sir. I still need some additional specimens to get things going. Once I get those, we can make some big improvements to our weapon systems and tactics.
Well, I'm all for that. What do you need?
All kinds of things. I've entered the details into our database. If you run into something on a mission that we need, you'll be notified automatically.
Just try not to blow up the ship. Okay, Stedman?
Alright, so we unlocked this. Now, Strike Turret might sound like it's good, but Strike Turret is trash. I think it's about half the damage and attack speed of a Marine. Or it's one single Marine, so it's not really worth it. Meanwhile, this gives it 150 life, which is massive. Once you get your upgraded bunkers, you're basically set to go. So we're gonna get fortified bunker because it's way better, especially on the last mission. Like, if for nothing else on the final mission, you want fortified bunkers regardless of which direction you go. And I'll do the last mission both ways just to show how it's done, which will mean that until the last mission I won't be taking either of these up.